Or no, I'm joking. So yeah, back with this description part two. So last when I was leaving before, I was talking about imagination and basically saying that a lot of the things that are in our national memory, like dragons, minotaurs, these fantastic creatures, all these different things and places, all these fantastic places, hell and all of these things are things, hell, heaven. All these things are things that we've never seen before. Yet in our memory, they have a reality. So when we draw on the power of imagination, you can really, if you do it well enough, you can have people imagine things that they've never imagined before. All right, so when we think about description, I want you guys to really think about the real goal is bringing the reader to this world via the senses. We're not even going to start the description essay this week. We're going to start the description essay next week. The only thing we're really doing is an art assignment for it. But this next week, though, I want you to start thinking about what you're going to be writing this essay about. Who you're going to be writing this essay about. The description essay is going to be, what you're essentially going to have to do is you have to describe somebody in your life by showing me examples of your experiences with them. And what I mean by that is, I basically want to know how a person in your life is. I don't want to necessarily care who they are or what they look like, but I actually want to know about how they are. What kind of person are they? If we think about usually the feelings that we have towards people are usually based on what we've seen and what we've seen them do and what we've heard them say, if you think about it. Most of our connections are like that. Most of our feelings about people are like that. Unless we have some kind of familial connection where, like, I'm obligated to love my little brother even though he's whatever, or I'm obligated to love my sister even though she beats me up or whatever, right? Other than the familial connections, usually our opinions are based on what we've seen people do and heard them say. So what I want you guys to do for this description essay is essentially, and I'll give you guys more in-depth details next week after we've really officially start this essay. But what I want you to start thinking about is moments that you've had with this person that really show what kind of person they are, right? They say, you can see the character of a person in their actions. So I want you to think about moments that you've had with a person you love or a person you hate. It could be a good person or a bad person. Must be a person, though. It can't be like a baby. A baby's a person. Must be a person with cognizance, a person who can have opinions and personality, so much so that they can have a discussion with you about it. So things like dogs or animals won't suffice. Babies, unless it's like unless they can speak to you from the cradle, like legit have a conversation with you, then babies won't suffice either. So that's what we're going to be doing with description. So really think about description as bringing the reader to whatever world you're writing about via their senses. All right.